Gonna be honest, YouTube, kind of chickening out. What's going on, YouTube? This is the McCurdy Outdoors YouTube channel. Today we're up outside of Cambridge, Idaho. Little, probably northwest of it, off Highway 71. And we're going up to the Cuddy Mountain area off Side Road, C-E-I-D Road. Now, the entire goal is to get up to the top. There's snow up there. No idea how much. It's supposed to snow last night. It rained down here. And I mapped out a track to where I believe I can get up there, but according to the Forest Service map, I'm not sure if it's doable. I looked it up on Google Maps and Google Earth, and it appears to have a 2-lane track going up to the top, or at least to where you can cut over to another road that comes in from the council side. So we'll see how it goes. Another trip where I'm supposed to be meeting a couple buddies on dirt bikes. They're gonna go down to East Brownlee, a few more miles down the road, unload there, and take single track all the way up. So if we make it, we make it. If we don't, we don't. So I think we want to go up that way. We'll find out what happens. Throw it in 4-wheel drive. We'll crawl up there and see what's up there. Starting to think I should have brought the chainsaw. Oh well. We'll see where this goes to. Overall, it's really not a bad road so far. I believe it's some kind of old four-wheeler trail. But it's supposed to get back up on this ridge and connect up to the top where there's I believe there's some cell towers up there. And then from there you follow that ridge line all the way over to Cuddy Mountain, the peak up there. There's a little bit of snow. Well, before I left, I had 1,200 miles. Not sure where that leads. But I had 1,200 miles exactly on the machine. So far, amazing. Tons of power, especially up high. I've had really no glaring issues. Nothing's broke. I mean, there's obviously some wear and tear on the fenders from rocks and whatnot. But overall, it's got me to where I want to go. It's got me there safe. And in times, it's got me there fast. But overall, very reliable machine. I'd highly recommend. And I don't imagine trading in for at least a few years, or until there's a new body design in the RZR lineup. Now, there's been talk about, you know, when they're going to bring out the new lineup, or when they're going to change the chassis, or do an overall redesign of the RZR, and I'm not sure when or if they will, just because it's such a proven machine. Now they might stray a little off just to compete more with the desert crowd, with the X3 for more of a longer wheelbase, bigger machine that can handle that type of abuse. But I'm not sure I want that size of vehicle for what I do. Just because, I mean, the nearest dunes are realistically at St. Anthony's, and that's clear across the state. I don't have a paddle set up. I've never duned. And from what I've seen on YouTube, I'm not sure if I ever want to. They say it's awesome, but I have no experience. I'm not sure if I want to invest that kind of money, at least towards gas, lodging, etc. To go do that. Maybe if I had a group of friends, it's kind of like what I was talking about. If I have friends that do it, maybe my mind would change. But as of right now, I like getting up in the trees. I like where it's cooler. There's nothing more miserable than a 100-degree day in my view. And that's kind of what the dunes represent. And when I want to do desert riding, I've got the Hawaii Mountains right next door, which is within an hour of where I live. Yeah, it's a lot rocky. It's real rocky. But it's a great place to explore. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles of road out there. I think we should, before we start climbing this, I'm going to take a look at the map again. I just want to make sure I'm going the right way. So this might be a little bit of a challenge. Only because there's a little bit of snow. There might be an inch, maybe. Not a whole lot, but I expect that number to go up as we go. And it's sure getting foggy up here. Can definitely feel the temperature changing. I just hope I don't get up here and there's a log over the road, or the trail's completely washed out, because I'm not sure how well traveled this is. I knew there were some roads up here, especially more north off of East Brownlee Road. That's where Brownlee Campground is. And we stopped by there earlier this summer. We were one of the trips up to the Imnahas, which you take 95 to 71, and once you cross over into Oregon, you follow it all the way to Oxbow, and then instead of taking a right towards the actual town of Oxbow and Hell's Canyon, you take a left going towards halfway. Overall, that, unless you're camping in the spring or fall, that campground's just not that great. Real low in elevation. It's kind of in the trees. It's right off that Brownlee Creek, but I'd much rather drive further and go to a better place. The only exception would be is if all you're doing is fishing down there. That might be the way to go. We're stealing right here, I think. Guess we'll find out soon. Thinking this is the right way. Yeah, appears to be. Actually looks like there's been tracks through here. Not sure if that's just how the snow fell with the ruts in the road. Very pretty out though. Real rocky road. Not sure if that front camera has even got anything now, because probably snow's all over it, and these harnesses, I can't even reach it. So I think once I get up to the top, I'll clear it off. Probably a good inch of snow, maybe a little bit more. Should be getting close to the top of this ridge, and I believe we just keep cutting over to get up to the top. With how much the snow's down, I'm not sure if my buddies and dirt bikes are gonna make it. They said they were gonna leave around 10, so they should be on the road right now. That clock's wrong with daylight savings time. It's 10:40. I left around 8. Just because I like getting an early start. That way, yeah, most of the day, if something does go wrong, that's just always been my attitude. And it makes it kind of tough to do, just because I work graveyard. I work a night shift job, and it's kind of rough, you know, being in a night shift mentality and then kind of switching over on your weekends. But with daylight savings time hitting, I mean, it's dark at 6 o'clock, so if you get up at, you know, 2 in the afternoon, by the time you get anywhere, I mean, you don't have a whole lot of time. And if something does go wrong, I mean, you're going to be doing it in the dark, and that also means a lot colder temperatures, which I'd rather avoid. But that's just my mentality. All right. I think we're gonna take a break here. Wash off the cameras. So this has been McCurdy Outdoors. I'll catch you on the next ride.